Hi, and welcome to my final project. I just want to give you a brief overview of what VTubing is, and this video is basically for people who are actively already interested in the topic. It's a way to stream, usually Let's Plays or other video game type content, and you have a little virtual avatar who is kind of fun, kind of funky. You can customize them, you can change what they wear, and I thought this is a good way to just talk about something I'm interested in and then actually have something to say about it because I've done the process myself. So I thought I might like it. I wasn't sure if I would have the full buy-in. So I thought that I would come up with ways or find ways to do it as cheaply as possible. And then I just thought that's something that I can make a video about. That's something that I can share. I work in accounts payable. There's not really much of a video there. There's not much content there. It's not exceptionally exciting. So the initial idea of the video hadn't changed. I took a lot of the footage, mostly because this is super easy to do, right? If you're doing a live stream, you have a audio feed, you have a video feed. So I thought, ultimately, this can save me the hassle of trying to source separately video and audio. And I had some pinches and encroaching time based off of just split obligations. I'm working full-time still. I have a secondary class, so I just thought that this is something that I can shoot pretty rough and quick. There's no post-production really because this is something that you do live. However, because this had to be a presentation, there is post-production. So the narrative theme of the video hadn't changed. It almost had, though. So where I struggled the most was I could not find software to capture OBS software. And I'm going to show you exactly why that doesn't work. I typically use an OBS to export the video and sound and maybe anything else that you want to mix, background music, things like that. So it's all in one rough spot. However, you can't really capture yourself capturing OBS. So when I thought I would do a tutorial about that, this is basically what happens is that you get this Hall of Mirrors experience. And that's not really something that you can use in a tutorial because it's distracting as all get out. So I had to find a secondary software. And I ended up going through 4 different ones and ultimately settling on Adobe Captivate, which I probably, in hindsight, should have done first. Some interesting things I've noticed while I was doing this project is that my intonation is very, very even. So I shot over multiple weeks. Just different things and different ways and reshot and redid. And as I was editing, I just noticed that it's all pretty consistent. It made the sound mixing pretty easy in Final Cut Pro. It just kind of pull it up a little bit. That's all I had to do. So just to give you an example, that would be something that you would modify through Unity. Custom hair presets that I'm clicking on now and applying to the Victoria model. These you can also purchase. And modeling, it's really phenomenal what she's made available for free. Connect off of the microphone that's on my headset. But what we want it to do is to actually work with my microphone. I think it's fun. I think being able to customize this character is great. I think that there are So as you can see, it's actually really easy for me to edit myself. I don't think that means that I'm going to be the most exciting person on Twitch, but it's certainly something that makes it a little bit easier in terms of just keeping things consistent. And I just want to give you the URL here for my video should you want to watch it at all. I think that this was a fascinating process. I wish that I could have put more of myself into it. I feel like just the things that we do with languaging and COVID kind of always have that din in the background. And then having a language course that's a prerequisite at the same time as something that is creative and does require hands-on activities, it's really hard to balance both. So I think overall, I'm really happy with my video. I think the photography was a little rough because I never really got to grasp the camera and my husband had to take pictures of me. So I couldn't really coach him. I think that's the rough of it. And I hope you enjoyed or found some interest in this. And I'm happy to answer any questions if anybody has any about this topic. You can reach out to me, and I would be happy to help you out. So, this is my hobby. This is what I'm interested in. And yeah, thank you very much. And good luck with the rest of your semester.